And good afternoon, folks. Welcome to bringing you guys along. This time here we're in, of course, World of Warships, and we're bringing you a great one here. So sit back, relax, and of course enjoy that show.
I'm gonna have to rain down a godly firestorm on you.
And thank you for viewing this video. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking the icon above, and then of course hitting the bell icon to get notifications when the next video drops. So here we go. Okay, folks, we are in the Tier 9 Yugumo. Now, as a destroyer main, this is one of the ships that one of the ships I play the most. After taking about an 8-month break, I came back and was a little rusty and everything else. Of course, I had a couple of ships that I wanted to play, and Yugumo was it. Now, I've been playing back again for approximately 4 months. So I've knocked most of the rust off, hopefully. And then I was into this battle here. Now, the first thing that you can see is that there is no one at B. They didn't send a single DD to B whatsoever. And I'm like, okay, that's a bad move. Now, this is one of the things that I talk about when I play this game. You have caps. You should defend 2 of the caps. Again, 2 caps must be defended. And what I mean by 2 caps that must be defended, you usually defend the 2 caps closest to each other. So it's either A, B, or B, C. You don't do A and C because, well, what is about to show happens right now is what's going to happen. Now, look at my loadout. Notice I have the torpedo reload booster. I do not have smoke. Activated. So if you see a CV, as you see, basically I'm at a disadvantage because CVs are going to try to spot me and try to get me dead because I can't hide from them. I can't smoke up and say, okay, CV will leave me alone. But the good thing about this build is if you have a lot of players that are bunched up and they leave you a whole open section, well, you was about to see a really good show here. Now, again, I'm relaxing and you see all those torpedoes coming in and it's like, oh, now again, I aim for 2 different sets. The Iowa, North Carolina were my primary target. The Rune just happened to be in the way. Now you see that the Iowa is basically trying to turn away. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Now, you do see the CV is sending a plane to where my position might be. The thing being is, he's seeing the kamikaze behind me and not thinking that, okay, that must be the guy that's sending torpedoes. So again, you notice he dropped a fighter on the kamikaze because again, that would be logical. Okay, you didn't see me, and the torpedoes were shot from way up there, probably around, again, where about the F line. You don't think I'm going to be down here? So most of the team is like, okay, you see the destroyers are not in the area. Now you do see the Akizuki coming down. But I've already put another set of fish in the water. In Iowa, well, you're my pigeon. Now, notice that when I shoot and everything else, that I don't tend to target directly where the line is. I tend to shoot where I think the target is going to go. Meaning that he's going to accelerate. Because again, these juke movies accelerate, decelerate, so that way there you don't take a beating from most torpedo boats. And for most other shells incoming at you as well. So, and I said, ooh, CV, ooh, this guy, yeah. Now I got 30
Engine
seconds.
boost deactivated.
Now, again, you can look at the fighter planes. The fighter planes, the torpedo planes are looking for me. He's trying to say, like, okay, where is this guy at? He knows I'm somewhere in the area. That now, again, you notice I switched at almost the last second. So he's probably thinking, okay, well, someone else is targeting me. Let me turn in so I can run away. Yeah, but you're running right into where I want you. So I got the big, when this game was played, I basically had the big Kool-Aid grin on my face. And I'm like, okay, now again, look at my line. I'm actually shooting, again, the first set in, because I figured that he's going to turn in as soon as he sees a fish in the water. Because, again, he's going to turn into him. Now, again, you see me turn away, because I'm getting close to the red line. So, again, now note, he has not taken any damage from anybody. TV. Oof. Oof. Oof.
Enemy aircraft
From
destroyed.
full health to no health. Goodbye, CV. Once that happens, well, yeah. Now, again, notice my team defended basically, defended A and B. They sent a token force to C, and then they noticed, yeah, C is not viable. Let's just run away. So now, at this point, all the thing I'm doing is basically, I'm waiting for the torpedoes. Again, waiting for my torpedo reload. Now notice, I have not been spotted. I have not shot my guns, just using torpedoes. Now again, I have a reload booster I have available to me. So again, what I'm doing right now is I'm setting up for the next shot on the torpedoes, and he doesn't even have a clue that I'm here. So sorry for the little hiccup right there. Again, unfortunately, sometimes the recording system is just a bit buggy. Now, again, what I'm doing right now, I'm hitting my engine boost because I want to get ahead of the torpedoes. He's going directly towards my Monarch, and what I'm trying to do is trying to parallel his course, but also get to the section a little bit ahead of him. And now I'm dropping torps. The reason why I waited for this, because again, the Monarch was coming in and I was hoping that he was going to live, but yeah, he got death struck by basically the Venom and the other Monarch on the other side. So yeah, turn away. So again, I have the Rune to my left, and I have two ships to my right, the other Monarch, and of course I have the Cleveland. Now, what's behind me right now is the Rune. He is the closest target, so I am running away. I do not want to be close to the Rune at all. Now, you're probably wondering, but aren't you running into where the Cleveland is? Aren't you afraid of radar? Well, that's the reason why I use this ship the way I do, because there's already too much radar.
Enemy battleship foundered.
Oof. Again, this is when you talk predicting torpedo paths. You know where he's going to go, and then from there he just gets oofed. So, yes, the Cleveland is a dangerous guy. I don't really want to be next to him, but the thing being is, I'm used to radar. That's kind of the whole point of this game, is that it has so much radar in it. Why use smoke? Because your smoke is basically ineffective, because as soon as you pop smoke, you'll have some radar cruiser or radar DDs, since they have so many of them now, will basically, oh, you're in smoke, you stopped, good, thank you, I appreciate it, you're going to die. So in this game here, I'm already at 208,000. That's not bad. That's pretty damn good. Let's see if we can get a bit more. Now, the Monarch doesn't know I'm here. Now, the problem with the Monarch is he is literally hugging the island. So he's kind of restricting the way he can go. And again, I'm setting up for the Amagi. Now, the first one you notice I put as tight, and then I use a wider spread for the Amagi. Now, what I'm seeing is that the Monarch is probably going to see the torpedoes. And as soon as he sees the torpedoes, it's going to pop up for the Amagi saying, oh, torpedoes are in the water. Let me slow down. So these here, this is why I use torpedo reload booster, because again, I want to make sure that I'm going to get a hit. Now again, Monarch is saying, oof, I'm going to turn in, and he catches one there, and he does catch one on the booty from the last one. Now the Amagi, well, that guy, well, he didn't have fun. He didn't have fun at all. Yeah, you can see all the medals and everything else already. And I'm at 280. Really good. Can we crack 300? Now, you see why I put in the 300K, boys? Because, again, I need one torpedo hit, or I can switch the guns and get my damage. Now, if I go for the Monarch, I'm not going to get the damage I need. But, yeah, this Iowa in front of me. Now again, I can let these fish fly here, but then I won't have any for the guy that's in front of me. Now my team is already winning. If it was a thing that we were losing everything else, then of course I'm going to take out the lowest health ship. That's why again, I'm making sure I can judge, making sure my team is focusing on the Monarch, so that way there I can basically say, okay, I can get. This is a little bit selfish right here, but I can get the Iowa dead. Now again, the Monarch is a lower health target, but literally he's facing 3 ships in front of him right as we speak right now. So my best target is going to be the Iowa. Now again, I am trying to make sure I parallel his course. You can see the Iowa is speeding up, slowing down, speeding up again. So again, I'm putting my fish in the water, and I went wide again because I don't know what he's going to do. I'm assuming that he's going to see the one set of fish and then try to basically dodge those. So either way go, he's going to take some damage. Now I only really need one hit to basically should be able to get 300, because at that point he's going to flood. So Iowa, oh boy, oh, you're going to catch 2. Oh, that's one, and yeah, that's the other one right behind it.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
There you go. 301,000 damage. I know it's 500 long, but just the figure to 301. That's a lot of damage. Yes, I know an extra 5, 12. It's a little added spice to it and everything, but it's already spicy enough. It's the spice to the meatball. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's all the damage I'm gonna get. It's pretty much a wrap right now. This is over. Literally, we have 3 DDs to their 2 DDs. They're not gonna catch up. Especially, you already see the Venom right there, and he's already basically planes on top of him. Now you already see my CV turn pink in the battle. He wasn't before that, so that means he hit a lot of his own guys, you know, in the thing. So again, yeah, Venom dead. This is virtually no way to lose it. Now again, I'm going towards where my needle is pointing at, hoping to get a little bit more damage, but again, I don't want to fire my guns because I want this to be what I would consider the perfect game. Meaning that I took no damage, I did not get spotted, and I laid the smackdown on everybody. Now, again, the guy is mad that his CV didn't do anything and everything else of that. And I'm trying to explain to him that the CV cannot be, again, I play CV every now and then. It's not my favorite class, but I play it so I can have an idea what the other CVs are going to do. And I even when I play CV, I say I'm going to cover from this section to this section. So I usually say from if that's here, I would say I'm covering from the 1 line to the 6th line, but I can't cover the other side of the map. With the amount of DDs that's in the game, there should have been at least 1 DD from on each one of the caps. Well, Warp, you said earlier today you should consolidate your forces either A, B, or B, C. Yes, but with this many DDs, you still can do that, and you can have a single DD on the far side just to spot and cause troubles, drop torpedoes, and play safe. I mean, the guy is going all in on the CVs and everything else like that, because he's like, you know, hey, the CV ain't doing his job, everything else like that. And I'm trying to say, you know, you can't blame the CV. Again, you can see it come up a little bit at a time and everything else. And again, you can't blame the CV in this case here. The CV was dead the minute that there was no DD at B. Once that happened, I had free reign to do anything I wanted. Again, they sent their forces to A. They sent their forces to C. That leaves the middle for me to drive through. So hopefully you enjoyed this battle here. We're going to show you the post game on us, but this is Warp 103. Enjoy the post game, and you'll see the wrap up. All right, this is the wrap screen. Yeah. 20 torpedo hits. Again, even though you'll see how many fish are put down there, but still 20 torpedo hits, incapacitation, 3 destroyed, and lots of flooding. Lots of flooding. Oof. All right, top of the team with basically 2.5k in XP. Next up was the Kitakazi. Again, he's sitting back in a hat parade seat and just farming everybody. As you can see here, the North Carolina, oof. I mean, he just literally, and this is the reason why the North Carolina was mad. Because I ate his lunch. I ate his lunch. I took his cookies. He was mad, bro, because again, I just ate him up. The tier 8 CV had no chance. That's the reason why he went from full health to no health instantaneously. Because again, I lined up my torpedoes exactly what I think he was going to do. And again, I predicted that he was going to turn in. He turned in, got murdered, and that was the end of him. The Turpits, yep, same thing. He's charged in to kill another guy. As soon as he finished that guy, it was about to finish him, I put my torpedoes in the water. And just so I wouldn't hit my other guy, and he died a horrible death. Most unfortunate. Okay. Now, 64 torpedoes lunch, only 20 hits. You're like, okay, that's really crazy. Again, torpedoes are not like regular shells. The hit percentage is way lower. But when I hit, you notice they were grouped and they were just. The reason why a lot more didn't hit, because again, once the first guy got hit, again, they're scrambled and maneuvering, saying, okay, torpedoes on the water, let's dive off so we don't get crushed. In open water, it's the same thing. So again, not a lot, but enough to basically saying, yeah, crush everybody. Now you're probably looking at, okay, why the damage between this one? Flooding. And you can tell that this is the only thing that's different now than used to be when I used to play the game a long time ago. 14 floodings would have been a lot more damage. We probably would have been talking about the neighborhood of at least 50 to 60,000 damage. Now that they've changed how the floodings work and everything else, that again, you know, so I think the combined, this is an epic score versus what it used to be. So they basically changed the rules so your torpedoes can't flood out people the way it used to be. But okay, it's fine. Again, personal score and everything else to that, you know, made a little bit of money, made a little bit of XP. But to me, it's nearly the perfect game for the simple fact is I did not get spotted at all. But did a CV spot me? The CV might have spotted me, so maybe not a perfect game. Close to a perfect game. But I can't remember if he spotted me directly or not. But irregardless, I don't think he did. But either way, near perfect game. Wish I could have got a little bit more damage, but yeah, it's good enough to be the 16th highest damage for the Yugumo on the North American server. Yes, that's right. 16th highest damage on the entire server. So again, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. This is Warp 103 saying warp out, have fun. We're going to catch you guys